Gabe Davis, free agent wide receiver, huge bust for the Jaguars, but pretty good for the Bills. Visited the Niners today. Do you think they should sign him?
I think they need as much help as they can get at the wide receiver position right now with Robinson missing 3 games, Brandon Aiyuk missing, who knows, might come back like late October, early November, probably at the earliest.
Yeah, but did you hear that Isaiah Nayor caught 1 pass in 7-on-7s at rookie
I
minicamp?
did hear that. I did hear
about that.
Hey, man, I would love for one of these young dudes to step up. I also heard like immediately after the season that Terrell Owens was the guy, according to David Lombardi. That is supposed to happen too. So you never know, man. But no, seriously though, I think bring as much talent as you can at the wide receiver position, and maybe Gabe Davis can live up to his draft status and be better than he was for the Jaguars over here. I mean, what's the harm? They're really not signing a ton of free agents anyways.
That's a good point.
Wide receivers, one of them.
I mean, they've been spending so much money. It's like dial it back.
Right. Like am I supposed to say no, we have Trent Taylor? No, like bring Gabe Davis in,
Fair enough. When you put it that way, I just don't think he's a great fit with Brock. Like, he's a one-trick pony. He's a deep threat who can block. Does he run a route tree? No. But he can run, deep and make a contested catch. I think it's a great guy to have on a team with Josh Allen or Justin Herbert. But with Brock, I mean, Brock's not a dink and dunk quarterback. He can push it to the intermediate level, 10 to 20 yards down the field, but that's not where Gabe Davis is going to win. He's going to win 40 yards down the field, if anywhere. So you could sign him. I mean, if he's got no options, bring him to camp, let him battle it out, and maybe he makes the team. But I'm interested in Jordan Watkins. In Jordan Watkins.
Why are you interested in Jordan Watkins?
Okay. He's not small. Like Jacob Cowing is small. Ricky Pearsall is thin. Dante Pettis was thin. This guy's thick like Aiyuk. He's 5'11", 195, 200. He doesn't have Aiyuk's long arms, but Aiyuk doesn't even really use his length. He doesn't make contested catches. Aiyuk's explosive, but he's not jumping all over the field. Like he's a precision route runner with 4.5 speed. This guy's like a precision route runner with 4.37 speed, and he has short arms, but he makes the catch. I think he's a legit X receiver. I think he's got legit juice. I don't know it takes a while to learn the offense and but I think he's going to be interesting. I like him.
I think what Brock needs is Juwan Jennings with speed. And if you're saying that this guy can do that, that would be great.
Because Juwan is like 6'3" with long arms and contested catch all day. Like that's not this guy. But if you're looking for a replacement for Brandon Aiyuk, he's interesting because he's way cheaper. He's actually faster, around the same size. Doesn't have Brandon Ayuk's length, but Ayuk's $30 million a year and his knee is reconstructed. This guy's cheap and he's really fast and his knees are fine. And I don't know if Ayuk's going to be on this team next year.
I was just going to say that I fully expect him to be traded. They've been trying to trade him for 2 seasons. It's weird that they even signed him as much as they also wanted to trade him at the same time. So I expect Brandon Aiyuk to be gone after he can show the NFL that he's healthy. So they need to start planning for that either way. So it'd be interesting if Jordan Watkins is he's the one player that when they drafted him, like, who is this guy? And I watched some film on him. He just looks okay, but like, nothing really flashed for me. I haven't seen him in person yet, so that'll be interesting for me.
I think he's going to be like Pearsall in the sense it's like, well, you're not dominant. You're not a number 1 receiver, but you're an explosive number 2. Like you're actually fast and you're quick and you're like very well-rounded. You're not going to take over a game, but like everyone's worried about McCaffrey and Kittle anyway. To have these guys on the outside who can play outside, can play in the slot, can beat you deep, can run a quick little whip route, option route on 3rd down. I see Kyle's vision. I think he's actually pretty freaking good at drafting wide receivers at this point. I kind of I give Saleh the benefit of the doubt when it comes to drafting a lot of defensive players. When they drafted Jordan Watkins, I'm like, this is my least favorite pick. And then I see him in person. I'm like, all right, I see what Kyle was looking for. I get it. Now, I haven't seen him actually run a route yet against anyone. He looks like an NFL wide receiver, and his resume isn't that bad. I mean, he did produce in college. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash watching. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more or less on a few player stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, C-O-H-N, and download the app now.
Did you interview him yet? Because he seems like a personality, man.
He's smart. He seems very confident and smart.
He seems smart, but also like he would be barefoot often.
I haven't gotten to know him that well yet.
I watched some interviews with him, and he seems like that kind of guy. But I mean, I would be down. I love it. I mean, we found Juwan Jennings, what, 7th round? Juwan Jennings, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you never know, man.
I feel bad for Jacob Cowing. I just don't feel like they ever really wanted him that much, and I feel like this guy's going to take his spot real quick. I think Jacob Cowing has a future, but probably not here.
And I really feel like the 7th rounder that they got from Montana is going to be the kick return, punt return. So he's probably going to take Jacob Cowing's spot. Did you? So the special teams coach, the new special teams coach, son, played with that kid at Montana, and he's the one.
We'll see about that. I feel like he's got, like, his kid gave him a tip, and he's like, "Sure, I love you, buddy." But we'll have to see. I mean, Junior Bergen runs like a 4.57. Jordan Watkins runs a 4.37, and he returns punts too. I want to see what Jordan Watkins looks like returning punts. I will see Junior Bergen as well. But like, he was the last pick. He was basically a UDFA. He's got to beat out Isaiah Nayor too. That guy's 6'4", 220 running a 4.4, and he's not a returner, but he's got a lot more potential as a receiver than freaking Junior Bergen. So Junior has to show that he's legit a weapon as a receiver, as a returner.
Look, like, in all seriousness, this Nayor guy, 6'4", and what'd you say he runs?
4.4 flat.
So I mean, those are just measurables, but that's what I think Brock needs. Like, he needs these tall, long dudes that can, but with speed, like, because Juwan's great. If Juwan could run a 4.4 40, he would be one of the best receivers in the NFL, right?
He really would. He'd be top 5.
Yeah, and so I think they need to find that guy, because I don't think Brandon Aiyuk's going to be here next year, and I don't think Ricky Pearsall is enough.